Remaining on Utah State Route 95, we pass over the Colorado River at Hite. When the river had more water flow, this outpost and marina catered to boaters, but services have been suspended there given the low water levels. It will be a steady day of climbing until we crest at 6,900 feet near Natural Bridges National Monument. Good morning. It's 5:41 a.m. on day 20, Tuesday, June 4. I just packed up camp on some BLM land here shy of Landing, Utah, and that's my destination today. Restless night of sleep last night, as always. I'm not the only one. Paul said by the end of the trip, I want to say I had just one good night of sleep in my tent, and yeah, that hasn't come yet. When I'm sleeping in that tent, I'm getting 0 to 2 hours of sleep a night. Last night might have been 1 hour. I guess my body and muscles get rested, but actually entering sleep is where you get that restoration. I don't get that in the tents, I get that in the hotel rooms. But hopefully I got the road to myself here, 5:45. I'm looking at a stunning fiery pink sky to my left. First car sighting of the day. 29 and a half minutes into the ride. Not bad. Story time while I ate this apple. Last night it was very windy until about midnight, and then it quieted down, and my bicycle was parked right outside my tent, and I heard rustling, and I thought, oh no, there's a critter. And so I peeked my head out my tent, and I could see this pannier here moving a little bit. I thought, oh no, something's in there. But my first thought was, good, that's not the pannier with my food. If it had my food in it, I'd be thinking, oh no, how much food did I just lose because of some animal? So I only had this is a roll top to keep it waterproof. I only had it one turn, so there was enough room for a critter to get in. So I opened it up, and what was peering out at me was 2 big ears and 2 cute eyes and a little nose. And it was some sort of rodent. Very cute though, just kind of on its hind legs up there staring at me. And I think what had brought it in there was I had a Subway sandwich, half a Subway sandwich that I had finished, and the bag was still in there. And so I start like kicking at the bag to try to get this rodent to leave. It wouldn't. I had to remove the saddlebag, put it on the ground, and give it a few more whacks, and then he went scurrying away. But this thing was big. It was about 8 inches long. So that was my unintended interaction with wildlife last night. And that also tells me that I need to cinch these down better at night. The bulk of our ride today will be a descent into the Butler Wash on Utah State Route 95 before ascending our way into Blanding on US Highway 491. We won't find any water or services from Natural Bridges to Blanding, so we'll be weighed down with water and food. An earlier plan had us overnighting at Natural Bridges National Monument. It's 4.5 miles off route, so I'm certainly not going to be detouring there today, but looks beautiful. Wish we could have made it happen. 84 miles down, 41 to go on this 125-mile stretch. The motorcyclists that I shared the campsite with last night, they just passed by me and gave me an encouraging wave and thumbs up. That was nice. Oh, is that a welcome sign? I have been climbing all day, and you're telling me I get 10 miles, hopefully for free. Hopefully I'm gonna be coasting 10 miles. That'll be excellent. I just found out, looking at Google Maps since I have service now, there's an A&W restaurant in Blanding. They do those root beer floats where they blend them together. Oh my, does that sound cool and delicious. So that is what's motivating me to Blanding. 48.1, 48.6, 48.9, 49.2, 49.4, 49.5, 50.1, 0.2, 0.6, 0.7. I hit a new speed record on that previous downhill. It was 51 point something. When I stop for the day and get my GPS summary statistics, it'll show the max speed I hit. That'll be the speed to beat. To be honest, it was terrifying. 40's fun. Getting above that is a bit nerve-wracking. But I didn't want to hit my brakes. A, because I wanted to see how fast I could go. And B, I thought that might have been more dangerous, to try to slow myself down. There wasn't any traffic, and I didn't get speed wobbles. Well, that was a rush. Okay, on with the climb. All right, the party's over. I have 18 miles to Blanding and 1,800 feet to climb. I tried to keep my momentum from the downhill to the uphill. And how much of that 1,800 feet did I capture? Oh, about 20. This is gonna be hard work for the next, this could be 3 hours of climbing. I'm probably gonna get quiet and not have too much to say to the camera. About a quarter mile ahead of me, I saw a vehicle stop right in the middle of the road, and the passenger door opened, and it was too far away for me to tell what was going on. And then they, got back in the car and drove on. I didn't think anything of it. And then I passed the white line right here, the white line next to me. As I'm riding past, there is a can of PBR sitting right on the white line, and I rode past it thinking, just litter. And now I'm realizing, I wonder if that vehicle left that for me. And I feel bad because I didn't accept the generosity. I don't drink anyways, but I could have given it to somebody. So yeah, that was an odd move, but I think that's what just happened. Yesterday's wind was from the south, and guess which direction we were heading south? Today's wind is from the north, and guess what direction we're heading? North. That wind changed 180 degrees to give us headwinds 2 days in a row. Oh, this is fierce. We are almost to Blanding. Weather forecast for Blanding says 14 mile per hour wind, 24 mile per hour gusts. Whoa! Blanding, Utah is a superb metropolis. The largest city in the county, in fact, with a bustling population of 3,600. While we won't be passing through Four Corners, the southeast portion of this county, San Juan County, meets up with those 3 other states. A crazy event happened in Blanding in 2009 when 16 residents were arrested for violating the Archaeological Resources Protection Act following a 2-year FBI investigation. Apparently, these citizens were trying to sell over $300,000 worth of protected artifacts. One of the 16 people arrested committed suicide the day after the arrest, and an undercover FBI agent committed suicide 9 months later. There's a taco truck parked outside our hotel. Nice. 3 tacos and horchata. Smells delicious. Here's the daily recap from the grocery store in Blanding, Utah. Today's scenery was a 9. Today's difficulty was also a 9. We had some steep climbs, headwinds after a long day yesterday and, bad night in the tent. Today's difficulty was certainly up there. Road conditions a 5, maybe a touch better than yesterday. And overall feeling of positivity, a 6. I want to make it through this challenging section and not do these hard days in a row to get back down to sensible mileage in climbing when possible, and so that I can be happy and smiling at the end of every day and not just too exhausted to do anything.